Hello, I am back again. Clearly, I can't play my base map on PlayStation, so I guess I'm gonna have to make a separate video about those changes, cause fuck me, I guess. Hello. Hi again. So, I guess I won't be showing you guys anything on the new map, or anything new on my other map, because I just can't play it on my PlayStation, clearly. So we're just gonna build, cause can't do anything else, apparently. Feels like fucking feels like deja vu in the Matrix. Yeah, it certainly does. If only I had a PC that didn't suck, cause then I could just stream it on there and not have to keep streaming on my dog shit PS5, which apparently you can never play, or you can never fucking yeah, I can't play Minecraft on this shit. It crashes every time I'm on that goddamn world. Your maps are awesome. Too bad I feel like some things are lost when you convert them to Java. Most things are lost when you convert them to Java. Unfortunately, Java is very, very different from Bedrock, and converting stuff between the two is asinine. Believe me, I would love nothing more than to be able to have um, there's no changes to Malfoy Manor, and I'm not gonna go on the map right now because it keeps crashing on my PlayStation. So I, I'm not going back on because I am not getting angry again on stream. But there's no changes. I am not really interested in working on Malfoy Manor again, so it shall remain. Sorry about that. No, it's not your fault. This update just fucking like I don't know. I don't have these problems when I'm playing on my Xbox, but I can't do direct stream to YouTube through Xbox. You can only do it on PlayStation, which is what I'm playing on now. And I would just stream on my PC, but my PC is a piece of shit. So can't do that. Believe me, I've tried. But it would certainly make streaming a whole lot easier. Okay. And then this should be lined up with this window. So anyway, how's your guys' Friday going? End of the week? Anything fun? Weekend of the grandkids, haven't seen them in weeks, so yeah, you. Hey, hope you have fun. Started off rough, but it got better thanks to the stream. Hey, that's what I'm here for. Kind of. I don't really think I'm too many people's comfort streamer, but I'll take what I can get. So this part, I believe, is Gryffindor Tower in the game. Well, I don't believe this part is Gryffindor Tower in the game. My cat is trying to get rid of any room I have on my lap currently, which is almost none. Mm-mm. That looks terrible. Huh. No, that works. More or less. Dude, Hogwarts GPT, build me a Hogwarts. Yeah, I don't. Maybe it's for the best that doesn't exist. Because then nobody will download ours, and that would not be good. This is all I've got, okay? I can't let the AI take it from me. The lining of this window is very, or like the way these windows are lined up is very confusing. Well, won't be good. Did you ever have a good conversation with GPT? It sounds okay, but it's not accurate. I have not even used ChatGPT. I've seen people use it, um, but I've never used it myself. But from what I have seen, yes, it does seem a little off. Maybe that's an understatement. Why do I not have a good picture of this end cap? Okay, 3 sets of windows. I used it to discuss some code logic and suggestions. It can be helpful to get ideas, but the execution of said ideas is best left to humans. For now. Dun dun dun. You know what has always irritated me about working on Hogwarts? Is windows never line up. What makes you think I'm human? That is a good point. Well, I. Alright, the number one this is a joke, but the number one reason I know that you're not, or that you are human, is because you are experiencing burnout currently, which a computer would not do. CPU's simply overheating? I don't think so, man. Still nice to see how far we came. Remember when we still had good Windows design and we had to build it by hand over and over again because we didn't know how to clone? Yeah, I'm glad those days are gone. Honestly though, I'm not even sure it really cuts my build time in half or anything. Like, I really want to do the back of the quad in this stream, but I don't even know if I will, because it's going to take forever. Use commands to make a simple wall. I mean, I do too, but for the Legacy Castle, like, everything's fucked. Like, the pictures I have of the back of the quad are so strange. And it's not just a straight fucking line like it is on normal Hogwarts. There's a bunch of divots and towers that stick out and all that terrible nonsense. However, if there's one thing that really makes my life a lot easier with commands, it's terrain, because without that, oh boy. Oh boy. These windows are off center. God damn it. Not on my build, but they're off center in the game, because of course they are. This is what I mean. What was it 8? Yeah. But it needs to go up probably 16, like 32. A little too much. Why are they off center? God knows. God only fucking knows. Eight. Shit. These are the stained glass windows in the Gryffindor common room. Which we will make stained glass, but I just want to get the window design first. Frick. See you later. Oh, that's penis. Shit, this is the one that was supposed to have all the orange and yellow in it. This one's supposed to be mostly green and blue. There we go. Look at that. My hand is so crampy today. I don't know what I did. Three, four, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. That's the middle right there. Blue right about there. Lovely. Right. Okay, and then do I think I'll be able to do the interior? Oh, I'm gonna do the interior. Don't you worry. I don't believe there's too many instances in this version of the castle where the exterior does not fit the interior. For example, right now we're working on Gryffindor Tower. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's going to be really no issues with the interior. There shouldn't be any issues. We'll put it there. Because God knows, anything could happen. What did I do for my circular windows over here? Those are a lot smaller, but This is probably gonna look bad. Looks okay. What was that comment? Is Hogwarts Legacy is B an Easter egg? Hmm? An Easter egg of what? If you're asking whether the map will be an Easter egg on my main map, then no. This is its own separate map. This has absolutely nothing to do with my other Hogwarts, I guess, other than the fact that I'm the person building it. But other than that, completely different map. I'm not really sure what this side of the tower looks like inside. I have not done a Gryffindor playthrough as a female. So this side, I'm probably gonna have to get pictures of from somebody of, cause I can't go up this side of Gryffindor Tower in the game. I hate these windows suck. They don't make any sense. Okay. I hate them. I hate them, but that's how they look. Sorry, I'm being very quiet. I'm very focused. It's not exactly. It's not like chat's popping off right now anyway. I wonder if people are still in school or at work or something. It's okay. That means people will watch the VOD, which is good. Man, the windows on the dorm tower are gonna be so fucking. Kill me. Why does everything on this castle have to be the worst? Just why? Wait, how is that 7? It should be 9. Correct. Belkov has been busy and burned out, and I can't do the commands without him because I'm dumb. Too long? What do you want me to do? I can't just magically do the commands by myself. I don't know how to do them. And I don't pay Belkov. I'm not gonna force him to work when he is not feeling it. Believe me when I say I want to put it out just as much as you want to play it. But I'm not going to release it in its current state. It is not even close. Well, it's close to being done, but there's so many broken commands right now that it would just be stupid to release it right now. I appreciate that you're excited, but that's not the most efficient way to exclaim your excitement. We're a very small group of friends working on a project that's probably way too big. It takes some time, especially when people have other stuff in their lives going on that is a lot more important than a Minecraft build. Uh-oh. Fuck. Golly, I sure do love when I miss doing that. I know I stopped talking a little bit ago because I've been focused on these trees, but what I wanted to say was that, oh, I gotta sneeze. No, I don't. Maybe I do? Ooh, there it is. Sorry if that was loud. What I wanted to say was that Belkov has been incredibly gracious, um, in more ways than you can probably imagine. And, uh, you know, all things considered, the way it is currently, uh, I don't know if the Hogwarts maps would even still be being released had it not been for his changes or his enthusiasm when I first brought him like into the team, I guess. It sounds way too official when I say it that way, but you know, point still stands. To me, you know, as frustrating as it is, and I'm sure he's gonna see this VOD after and say some shit, I don't know. But for me to complain in any way about him being too busy or burnt out currently, whatever the case may be, and that being the reason the map hasn't come out yet, like that's, for one, he doesn't owe me anything. Uh, like that's completely, I mean, that, we could just put that there, period. He doesn't owe me anything. You know, if he messaged me tomorrow and was like, "Yeah, I don't think I can help anymore," you know, it would fucking suck so bad. But I don't think I could ever replace him. And the truth be told, if he did say that, I would just, you know, thank you. I mean, I wouldn't even be upset about it or anything. You know, it's all of the work that he has done for this map. I am in no sort of position to expect more out of him than he has already given. And if he needs time to get back in the mojo or, you know, whatever the case may be, then I will give him as much time as he needs because to me, he is absolutely irreplaceable. So, you know, at the end of the day, the map can be taken forever, whatever the case may be, but there is very good reason for that. He has done an unprecedented amount of work for this. So, I don't know what you're asking me. The Hogwarts Legacy Easter egg guy, by the way. I'm not saying the other person I was responding to. Looking great. Always love your vegetation builds. That's the best part of the Legacy map. Love the vines in the Legacy Hogwarts. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, me too. It's just building everything else that sucks. speaking of unprecedented, this map, I guess the in-game map, has so many, an unprecedented amount of birch trees. Love birch trees? Hey, I don't have any problem with them either. If any of you guys are struggling with how to make trees, well, you can see right here how I make mine. I'm not really a tutorial guy, but I was never really good at trees for many, many years, and they look way better with the added volume. Very nice. Yeah. So that's what I was gonna say is but in the base game, yeah, the base game trees suck. Um, what I was gonna say is that I was very shit at making trees for a really long time. I still don't think my trees are the best, but they're definitely better than default trees. Um, what changed for me in learning how to do them is my friend just showed me that what he did, which was use the leaf blocks in a way where they don't touch side by side like this. Like you can have a few of these in your tree, but generally you just avoid having them touch faces. You can have them on corners, you can have them like this, you can have them on the sides, you can have them whatever, but focus on trying to make a shape while at the same time making sure that the edges of the leaf don't touch each other. And what you end up with is a tree that has I mean fundamentally it has less leaves, right? But it just looks so much more full, which I guess is better. Alright, now we can do the terraforming down here. Actually, there's some bushes here. And I follow that same principle with all of the leaves that I use on this map specifically. Uh, the other Hogwarts has some older aspects to it because I've been building it for so long, but this one is very fresh, and I can use all of my new building techniques everywhere, which is generally what I do now. In many ways, the legacy build is a lot more, how would I say this? A lot more impressive from a building or like a builder's standpoint, I think, personally. Um, I mean, my other Hogwarts certainly is bigger. Well, bigger, quote unquote, but it's more full. This one's definitely bigger in size, um, but it's also a lot more complex, and it's a lot better built than my other Hogwarts. I use a lot more uh, complex techniques for building. I actually leave space for windows to have dimension. Um, None of the roofs are uneven. Everything is a uh, odd number so that all of my roofs come to a singular point instead of a 4-point roof, like I have in some of my roofs on my other Hogwarts. Um, I started using a cone generator for the roofs so that I don't fuck them up, and so they look way better. I think overall, from a builder standpoint, this map is so much better than my other Hogwarts. Maybe that's a controversial take, but I mean, it's my build, so you can definitely disagree, but at the end of the day, that's just my opinion on it. All right. Terrain time. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Gotta be careful taking the helmet out. I thought I couldn't even go into my other world without my game crashing on PS5, but for some reason I can do this and there's no issues. I love it. There's sort of an alcove there, which would probably be somewhere around here. The water level would be here, which is at 53. Hello. I'm fine. How are you? We will add a layer of stone over this after. Not bad. Sun is hogging PCs, so I haven't been able to send the packs. That is fine. Don't you worry about a thing. As you can see, I have plenty of stuff to do. Jeez, I'm quick at it. I mean, it's pretty easy. I've also had a lot of practice, though. I mean, I did my terrain, I did Connor's terrain, I did Belkov's terrain. I've basically done everybody's terrain. Hopefully I have a screenshot of this corner. I don't think I do. That's not good. How do I have something like 300 screenshots and I don't have a screenshot of the... I mean, I have like a bit of a screenshot of the corner here, but... not. Okay, I got that. I gotta do the little dip out that it has. I guess that would be it. And it comes around. Sort of a lip on it. And then it goes in. It comes down and goes like that. Goes around the side. Didn't mean to stop flying. I love how I talk shit about this not crashing my game, and now it's lagging. Come on, PS5, you can handle this. Again, we'll be replacing this with stone, so it looks a little weird with the grass, but it'll look better when the stone is here. I'm gonna need to go on Legacy after I'm done building and get pictures of the terrain for the clock tower and all that jazz. That looks right though. Looks right enough anyway. Realistically, who's gonna complain? Trying to texture your castle, but you're pretty shit at it. Textured in which way? Oh, you're trying to add weathering. You might want to ask Belkov about texture arrays. Though maybe you should wait until I attempt to compile your 50 resource packs into one. Hello. Use the ultimate tool, but have too much moss. So for a while I did use the ultimate tool for weathering, but um sorry. I'm trying to make heads or tails of this extra tower that's here. I really don't have like any pictures of this tower. What am I? Why am I so dumb? I don't. I have like minor pictures of it. But not ones that show the entire tower or the size of it compared to Gryffindor Tower. Like, I can see the base of it, but hello. What did I do for this tower? Three, two, two, three. What if I do a 3-2-1-3 on this? The size is good, but I don't think the angle is. Go from another angle. Maybe I should put the wall up first, and then focus on this tower. But even that's hard because the back of the quad is so confusing. Okay, so let's drain. Gen's there. The wall would probably come out of the middle of the tower, which should be here. The quad is very long in the Legacy Castle. Also huge. Look at how much room is in here. So that'll be up to... If you haven't seen it before, this is what it looks like. So far, anyway. Yeah, it's alright. So it uses the same windows as over here. And if these are lined up, these should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 total height. Which if we line these up with this window here, you can see that it starts down there, be right there for the bottom of the window. And that would probably be for the topmost layer, since the bridge is below that. The height between would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 7. This right here, I believe, would be where the bridge is to the clock tower. Right? Hmm. Hmm. Thank you. I'd love to take credit for them, but I honestly don't remember where we got them. So that would be the height. You know, they just had to make the back of the quad an absolute nightmare. It's so easy to build this area on actual Hogwarts because it's just flat completely. But on here, no, nothing can. It just can't be simple. It just can't be. It's got to be the most complicated thing you've ever stared at. Yes. The problem with making Hogwarts on a normal world is that you have all that terrain, you know, and you either got to make it work with the build or you got to move it out of the way. And I personally would rather not have to move it out of the way. So, plus I can build my own terrain. I can use amulet for terrain. It's not a big deal. Where are my top-down shots of this area? Hello, Trey. Trey? 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 I don't know. The little asterisk above the E confuses me. Trey, alright. Hello. I'm sorry for the moments that I pause and look like I'm doing nothing. I'm staring at reference pictures to try to understand what the hell I'm doing. I was literally in your chat the whole 4 hours last stream. I know, I remember. I don't remember if I said your name out loud. I got memory like a goldfish lately. Don't take it personally. Comes with age? Don't tell me that. I'm only 28. I'm not alone though. I'm with all of you guys right now. Who helps with Legacy? No one. I do this by myself for the most part. I mean, Belkov helped me set up a few commands that obviously help, like the trees and stuff, and I just plugged his ultimate tool into the map, but this is kind of it's kind of like a solo project for me as it stands. Originally, it was supposed to be a big group project between me, Belkov, Chase, and Connor, but Chase hasn't played the game yet, and I don't think he really likes the way the Legacy Castle looks, because Chase is a purist when it comes to Hogwarts. And Connor has been busy with college. Well, I guess his job. He's a teacher, so he's pretty busy. And Belkov, I don't think is in any mood to build right now. And no, I don't really get bored of building Harry Potter shit. If anything, I get more bored building other shit. I don't know if you've noticed over the years, but I'm kind of a one-trick pony. I mean, I have built other stuff. Like, obviously, I work on the marketplace, but majority of the stuff I've built on there, I don't really care about. I know that's a ringing endorsement for all of my work that I've done on there, but there's only like one build that I've done for marketplace that I really, really liked, and it sold terribly. So when it comes to passion projects, I mean, Hogwarts is just my thing. Can't wait for the common rooms. I can't wait to be done with the outside. So, me too, man. They are very nice in Legacy. They're huge. I mean, they gotta be, right? I really just did that for the pots? Well, wait a minute, actually. Hold the phone. I might have just come up with a genius idea. Oh, fuck. I have the decorated pot gold on here. I gotta change this back to its original texture. What happens if I try to... Is there a lotus? Goddamn dog. Yeah, so there is secret areas. The Chamber of Secrets you can't visit because obviously the main character is not a parcel tongue in the game. But you can find the bathroom and the sink. Okay, I can't put a flowering azalea stem there, but I probably can put a fence there. Yes, sir. Well, actually, I think I fucked up the coordinates. Ha ha ha! Oh man, now we're fucking cooking. I know it broke, but I can just put it back like this. Boom. Look at that. Oh, oh, that's beautiful. The stem actually goes in the pot. That's nice. I like that. What was that command? Oh, it's just set block. Set block coordinates and then whatever block you want to put there. Is the block being used? Is it mud blot? No. So I started building this before mud block was a thing. So this is just retextured stone brick. My main castle is mud brick. A lightened version of mud brick though, because I had to change the texture on it because it was way too brown. So now it's more of like a beige mud brick. Okay, so I think this is... Okay, this doesn't come out this far on this side. goes to like there, and then this would go to about there, and then this goes almost all the way across. This goes to the hospital wing. A weird balcony on the back of the quad that you're not even allowed to go on top of. I don't even think you can get off your broom up here in the game, for some reason. What if you use shards to make a pot? Would it still be gold? I have no idea because I don't know how to even use the shards. D4, 1, 2, D4, boom. I'd like to remind people that while I do moderate the Minecraft Discord, I have no idea about majority of the stuff that gets added to this game. Like stuff gets added, and I'm just completely ignorant about half of it. Like I don't know what pottery shards do. I saw the pots come in the update, and I'm like, wow, those would make cool trophies if I retextured them, and I just did. So I have no idea. I use these. How did I break the block below that? I have too many reference pictures. But also not enough at the same time. It's kind of incredible how that happens. Right, okay. Alright, we're making progress. It's slow progress, but it's progress nonetheless. Hey, do anyone have a specific picture of a specific spot? Me too, man. Drives me nuts. Hopefully this goes far enough. Oh, it's fucking perfect. God damn. How am I so lucky sometimes? Where's this luck when I really need it? Me too, man. Now let's hope it just lines up good on the other side too. And we'll have a home run. I guess to see how far it needs to come out. Which is fine, because there's the top bit on this bit of the quad actually does come outwards. How many dormer windows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crafting table, 4 pieces of shard, top, middle, bottom, and you make a decorated pot. Let's see. Am I doing it wrong? Four pieces of shard, top, middle, bottom. Do I have to use a decorated pot or just a normal pot in the recipe? Like that or something? No? Oh. Oh God. I need to find those textures then. shit. I mean, that's good to know. Bing. Okay. Alright. Okay. We're making good progress here, even though I'm too lazy to do those dormer windows. Or not dormer windows. I'm too lazy to do the windows on the Gryffindor Tower building. It's still good progress. Jesus. Alright, dormer windows. I love doing dormer windows. They're my favorite. I hope you can sense the sarcasm in my voice when I say that. That goes to there. As far as I am aware, I shouldn't put it up to guesses. I have a picture of the quad from the air. Alright, yeah, so the 6 dormer windows, and then the hospital wing tower, which does not exactly line up with Why is my arch fucked up? What happened here? This is what you call peak laziness. There we go. So that's sort of like kinda center with the arch, but also a little bit off, so it's kind of, and then that goes to this, and then this could go up like this. And then does the hospital wing go all the way to the ground? I guess so. Hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. Again, this is another one of those spots where, again, I have 200 something pictures of this castle on my Google Photos, and yet I don't have a proper picture of the tower connecting to the ground in the quad. I just have a few overhead pictures, and that's it. Okay, That's a good picture, actually. And up at the side of the wall, could probably have 2 or 3, probably, and do a, so like a 3, 5, put to 5, probably 7 on the front. That's about right. And then 5 there, or 4 there, whatever. I guess it's 5. Okay. And does that go the same height all the way up? It looks like it, from this angle anyway. But from this angle it doesn't. Ah. Why does the Legacy Castle have to be so confusing? Okay. It goes up until the same height as the roof. And then it skirts out a little. The frame rate of the stream is great. Is that sarcasm? Because it should be 60. Oh, good. That's surprising considering how low my upload is. I'll make a little thunder to get the dogs barking. Chase, your thoughts on the Legacy Castle? Okay, so this goes up to about a block taller than this, which I think I already have. Oh my god, how? So fast! Yo, I don't know about fast, man. I've been working on this part, I've been working on this castle for like probably almost 2 years. On and off. But still. I did have to fix a lot of things that I built before the game came out. I'll stop imposter syndroming. Thank you. I'm glad you think I am skillful. It's very hard for me to take compliments, I apologize. As far as building quickly, I think that's solely down to experience and nothing else. I've just been playing Minecraft for like, God, 11 years? Something, a little over 11 years. And maybe you were the imposter all along, maybe. I was actually telling somebody in the Minecraft Discord yesterday that I, when I first played Minecraft, it was in like 2010, maybe, um, maybe 2011, and I had seen it starting to blow up on YouTube, and I was like, why is this game blowing up? The graphics are fucking terrible. Why would anybody want to watch videos on this? And then after a few videos that I watched on it, I was like, oh, that seems kind of neat, I guess. But like the videos I was watching were people like on servers, you know? And I didn't really I didn't really know what Minecraft really was at that time, which I assume a lot of people really didn't, because it was still kind of in its infancy around that time, but I didn't really know what it was. So I asked my friend uh, John if he knew what Minecraft was. And he was like, "Yeah, I play with my friends." And I'm like, "Oh, uh, how? Like, how do you play it?" He's like, "Oh, I use this," and he sent me a link. Um, he sent me a link to download the game, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And I shouldn't have because it was absolutely a cracked version of the game, and I played it a little bit, had to ask him a million questions like how to craft stuff and, play the game. Uh, and then it like blue screened my shitty 2010 laptop and I uninstalled it. And then I never played it again until I started watching uh, Syndicate Project do his Minecraft project videos, and I would watch those like religiously back in the day. And I was like, man, I gotta play Minecraft, but I don't want to do it on my computer because it blue screen last time. So, God, I hope they bring it to Xbox. And then, in the meantime, to fill those creative juices, I guess you could say, I downloaded a game called Total Miner Forge, which used to be on the Xbox Live Arcade, or it was on the Xbox Live Indie Games section, and I played the shit out of that. Um, you could probably there's I posted quite a few videos on it back then, so you could probably go back and watch those. My builds were so shit, but did a super chat? I paused live, went to make a brew. What sort of dog do you have? I can hear him. Um, we don't know. He's a mutt. I mean, that's it. Nothing wrong with that, of course, but he's a mutt. He's got like pit bull and boxer and a bunch of shit in him. And he's a little or he's not a little shit, he's a big shit. But yeah, I used to play Total Miner, and then 2012 came along, and they finally decided they were going to put Minecraft on console. I'm surprised it took them as long as it did. And then, yeah, Minecraft came out in May, I think May 6th, 2012 on Xbox 360. And I stayed up all night the night before waiting for it to, like, the store to update so that I could buy it. I had like a 1600 Microsoft point card ready. I don't even know how many people still remember Microsoft point cards. And I guess the rest, they say, is history. because I fell in love with this game. I played it almost religiously like the entire summer of 2012. I feel like I barely played any other games. I would get up every day. I would play Minecraft from the moment I wake up to the moment that I go to sleep, and then I would wake up the next day and do the same exact thing. So, and I did that almost that whole summer. And I guess, still to this day, it's hands down still the most played game that I have ever played. And I started building Hogwarts. I mean, I've told that story a million times. Okay, there's 3 windows along this, which means these windows are going to be 5 blocks wide. With 3 in the middle. 2, 3, 4, 5. Started at first lockdown, but have been hooked ever since. There's just something about Minecraft, man, that just there's no other games that can fulfill the same role. And I mean, I was almost always hooked on the building aspect of the game. I was like back when I was playing Total Miner as a substitute, that's all I did in that game too, was just build. Uh, when Minecraft first came out, it didn't have creative mode, so I did a lot of building in survival back then. And I was really adamant to do everything in pure survival, because there was like, when the game first came out on 360, there was a dupe glitch that a lot of people would use for building. And I was like, oh, I'm not gonna do that. Why would I do? I'm better than that. I'm gonna do everything in survival. And I did. I did. And then creative mode finally came out, and I was like, yeah, fuck this. Why would I do? What am I doing? It's a good distraction. I find it therapeutic, and I love building Hogwarts. Still got a long way to get it right. I mean, hey, me too. grind never ends. It's far worse habits to have, you're telling me. Majority of my friends growing up turned into drug addicts, and I turned into a Minecraft builder. So, I guess you can decide which one's better. But I've never been to jail. I've never done drugs. Better and cheaper, you got that right. I mean, I've talked about it before in separate videos, but I have very bad anxiety, and this game is very calming, usually, when I'm not stressing out about something not looking right, or deadlines, or whatever the case may be. So, yeah, I mean, the more time I can spend relaxing, the better. Which also probably explains why I've done as much as I have. I think we've had that conversation before. Yeah, I've mentioned it on the channel many times. I'm sure we've talked about it. I don't really make it a secret. I think it's important that, I don't know. Again, I don't have delusions of grandeur. Uh, I know not a lot of people watch my channel. I'm very grateful for the amount of people that do, and I love doing streams because even though there's usually like 10 people in here at most, uh, it's just nice. But where was I going with this? Um, my reach isn't that grand. So, realistically speaking, I don't know how many people I'd be helping by being open about my issues, but even if it's only a couple, then that is fine with me because when I first realized that something was wrong with me, I thought I was going crazy or losing my mind or a combination of both. And it was like that for a really long time until I met some people online who also had the same problem as me. And I realized, huh, you know, I guess I'm not crazy. So even if, you know, there's just one person out there who might think that they have an anxiety issue and they don't know what it is, or whatever the case may be, or they just feel alone, You know, if I can provide any sort of, uh, I don't even help, I guess, then that's all I can ask for, I guess. I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's important to me that people see the real me so that other people down the line can feel like they shouldn't be afraid of the way they are. When I first met you, showed me around Hogwarts with Irvin. I think a lot of people can relate to Evo, and I know a few on our Discord have various life problems, so it's great to share. And you know, it's those things are, I don't know. I don't want to get all like philosophical, but I don't even know what I was gonna say. Everybody's always going through something, you know? I think most people can realize that. Unfortunately, not everybody does, but if I can be a safe place for anybody, then I will gladly do that. Because I grew up quite disenfranchised, and especially with my health problems, my mental health problems, that is. So, I don't know. I don't know. It's important to me that I remain authentic because it's very easy for people to come on YouTube and put on a face and act like somebody they're not and give their fans a false sense of who they are or whatever the case may be. Don't get me wrong, I like my privacy. Um, but I'm also not a big channel, so it's not like it really matters, you know? I don't have to be like, oh, guys, I don't want to come across, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter at the end of the day, right? That I'm open about my struggles, but I don't want to be fake. I guess that's the best way I can describe it. I feel like I'm just talking for the sake of talking right now. But just know, for the people who are watching live currently and the people who will eventually watch this VOD, I love you all, and I like you guys very much, and I hope everybody is content or somewhat happy. And if you're not, I hope at some point soon you are. Because I want everybody to at least be somewhat happy. Because I know being perfectly happy all the time is not a realistic expectation. In the UK, we call that a Heinz 57. Call what a Heinz 57? Also, if Mads, if you did donate, I don't know if it went through because I didn't see any super chats. Oh. Oh, did it come up on screen? I didn't even see it. Shoot. How much? I don't know how much she gave. I can't figure it out. Well, either way, thank you. A lot. Oh, five? That's, well, thank you. Jeez. I'm sorry I didn't say anything earlier. What the hell? I hope it didn't seem like I was ignoring it. I swear I didn't even see it. I think the old design looks better than this. Sometimes simple is good. Yours was an hour late too. You've donated too? Oh, the notification to say I was live. Okay. I was about to have a conniption. Oh, my eye. Uh. Okay. Okay, those are the preliminary windows for the hospital wing. There's another pot here. With a bunch of leaves all over the place. Okay, this comes out to the overhang. So, to about right there. So this would be there. This would be there. And that's the overhang. Three, 4, 5. How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Fuck. Shit. Whatever. How is that it's still fucked even going in one? That should fit perfectly with the one. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why does that still not line up? That doesn't make any sense. Oh. Sorry, very focused again. Very focused. uh, I'm the worst streamer. This is why I could never be a proper content creator. Like I can build stuff and that I feel like is what carries my channel. But outside of that, golly, I am a very dull entertainer. It's all learning. Well, I hope you learned something from watching me build. I hope everybody learns something from watching me build, because I feel like that's the best way to learn how to build, really. I don't feel like tutorials are really the best way to learn. I appreciate that. Also, this kind of looks like a dick. What a screenshot this is, huh? That's funny. Your comment did not upload into the live chat, so I don't even know what that said. My streaming setup is so scuffed. I just want to say that. I'm currently sitting in the middle of my room in a chair, my controller headset on, console streaming. I have my phone on my lap that I have the video of the stream sitting on, and I have my audio muted so that I can look at chat because the chat on screen doesn't always show me everything. So I saw a little bit of what you said on screen, but I look down at my phone in the chat and I don't see it. Again, if I didn't have a computer that sucked ass, I would just have Streamlabs or something open, and then that'd be piece of cake, pizza pie, lovely day. But unfortunately, my computer sucks, and I can't do that. This is the second live I've watched of Poe, and I love his enthusiasm towards his builds, and you can tell how passionate you are towards Hogwarts. Yeah, I love this stupid place. I love everything about it, even though I hate it at the same time. I love its weird little quirks. I love the dumb history of the model, which is a whole bag of worms. I love that Stuart Craig. Nobody told Stuart Craig to just stop adding stuff to Hogwarts. He basically just had free reign to do whatever the hell he wanted, which I respect, but at the same time, fuck him. I know so much useless knowledge about this castle. It's honestly insane. For example, did you guys know that uh, in Prisoner of Azkaban, when they added the clock tower and the clock tower courtyard, that the fountain in the middle has um, birds or eagles eating a snake as the uh, decorations, I guess, around the outside. And the reason that it is an eagle eating a snake is because Alfonso Cuarón, the director of Prisoner of Azkaban, is Mexican, and the Mexican flag has an eagle, you know, eating a snake on it. Boom. Ravenclaw eating Slytherins? Yeah, exactly. Frick. Nice to know that. Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool little detail. I don't remember where I heard it, but all the more reason to love Prisoner of Azkaban. I feel that 9. Tried to build your model based off the books, but also off the London model. Yeah, I mean, I have stuff from the books in my build as well. There we go. I used the model a little bit for reference, but obviously my castle's based off Deathly Hallows, so it's there is no actual model for that one. There is a paper model for it, which I reference a lot more now than I used to. least then you make it unique when you take from the books. Or from what you take from the books. Yeah. I've got stuff from fucking everything, honestly. I take from the Harry Potter, like, parts that, I pick and choose what I like, and I take it. Like, I've taken stuff from the games. I mean, I'm building a castle based off one of the games right now, but like my viaduct entrance is just the entrance hall from Prisoner of Azkaban Chamber of Secrets on PS2 with a little personal twist. It's not the exact same, but it's mostly the same. But obviously that version of the entrance hall is also present in the books. We've got like I don't know. We got like Fred and George's bathroom again. Those were also in the movies and books, but I think we had the room of admittance at one point. I don't remember if we still have it because I think it used to be in the training grounds towers when I had those, even though I wasn't supposed to. Maybe I'll add that back. I feel like that would be a cool thing in the build because the room of admittance is kind of important. And they have it in Legacy, which is very cool. I don't know how many of you guys know that, but there is a key you can get in Professor Black's office that takes you up to a locked room at the very tip top of the Grand Staircase Tower. That has the Book of Admittance in it. Now have pots with azalea in it? Hell yeah. Let's see what Matt said. Yep, love your Hogwarts 2 Centaur. It's awesome what you've done. And Lady C. Oh, she was talking to you, okay. The set block command is very useful for places that you can to put blocks in places that blocks don't like to go. Haven't got very far in Legacy yet. I've beaten it only once, but I do almost have it platinumed on PS5. I just need to replay the beginning section a few more times. Or 2 more times, I guess. Oh, I'm not gonna spoil it, don't worry. No spoilers from me. I had it spoiled for me. That was rather nice of them. But it's okay, because I still loved it, and it's one of my favorite games this year, obviously. I know that might be a bit of a shock. Me too, a part of Minecraft. Well, I don't know how many games you play, but I play a lot of games. So I've played many games this year, and I will continue to play many games this year that are coming out. Like September, God, September's gonna be absolutely swamped with games. Like, um, Starfield comes out the beginning of September, I think on like the 6th. Oh yeah, I play so many games. I bought a PS5 solely so that I could play PlayStation exclusives. Because I usually play on Xbox, but PlayStation has killer exclusives. So, had to get a PS5, you know? But I'm gonna be swamped in September. I hope to God I can get version 5 out before then because I don't know how much work I'll be doing at all that whole month. Because Starfield comes out on like the 6th, and then that's a huge game because that's a Bethesda game, so that's gonna take fucking forever for me to beat. And then Payday 3 comes out like mid-September-ish. That's gonna eat my time up as well. And then at the end of the month, there's Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty DLC, which again is going to drain my life force. And then in October, they have fucking Spider-Man 2 coming out on PlayStation that I have to play. That's also gonna suck up a lot of my time. I still need to buy Oxenfree 2 on here because they don't have it on Xbox, which really sucks. Yeah, the only thing I don't have is a gaming PC. I have a Xbox Series X, I have a PlayStation 5, and I have a Switch, but I don't have a good computer. My brother-in-law does, and I live with my brother-in-law, so it is in this house, but I don't get to use it very much, if at all. The only games I've bought on Steam so far is Hot Dogs, Horseshoes, and Hand Grenades for my VR, because I like guns, so I like to shoot guns in VR. There's other VR games I want to get at some point, but it does look like a dick. It really does. You're lucky somebody built it for you and it's powerful, so it's powerful and it costs a hell of a lot less. Yeah. I've had a computer in my cart for a while. Or I guess not in my cart, but I've had a computer in my bookmarks on my phone for a few, like a year or so now. It's like 1,300 bucks. I want to get it, but you know, I'm broke, so And unfortunately, my streams have not blown up yet, so I don't see that changing anytime soon. But I'm gonna start saving up shortly. Have I ever been to the UK? Absolutely not. I've barely been out of my state, never mind all the way across the pond. I would love to, obviously, because I would love to go to the studio tour, but it's a little unreachable. I can't even afford a $1,300 computer. I don't think I can afford a trip to the UK. I would love to go someday before I die, though. I really like, I mean, I love British architecture. I think it's very, very nice looking, at least in London. The house is not so much. I'd like to go to Scotland just to visit the Highlands. Not necessarily Loch Shiel, but that would be cool for obvious reasons. I need to conquer my own state first. I need to go to Universal so I can go to Harry Potter World. I literally live like less than 2 hours away from Orlando. It's expensive. I'm trying to save so we can come back to Florida, but it'll cost around 6 grand for the two of us. I used to live in the north of Scotland. I'm sure it was beautiful though. Maybe I should get rid of, I can't get rid of that line though, because that's, I don't want it to look like a penis anymore, but I don't think it's ever gonna not look like a penis. It was, but you never go back. Hmm. 6 windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Edinburgh's worth a visit if you like architecture and history. I say it a lot, or I've said it a few times in the Minecraft Discord, because people always talk in the builds channel about like how good builders must love architecture. And it's not so much that like I'm interested in architecture. I just like pretty looking buildings. And there's not very many in America. We have a very brutalist style for, you know, architecture. It's very modern. It's not very there's nothing there's no history, I guess. Which is why I like where I used to live in up in New Hampshire. I fucking I miss it up there so much. 'Cause like that, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, blah blah blah. Like those are the architecture there is very old school American. It's very, brick townhouses and brick roads and brick sidewalks. It's a lot of brick. And I love brick buildings. Couple that with perfect autumn weather and, just the four seasons. I miss it up there. I know you wouldn't go back to Scotland, but golly, I would go back to where I used to live in a heartbeat if I could. But unfortunately, I can't because of my financial situation. So, but I guess it's just a little bit of just being homesick. I have never lived anywhere outside of New Hampshire my whole life, and I've only been down here in Florida for less than a year. Don't get me wrong, I don't completely hate it. Like, it's fine, but it still doesn't really feel like home. Worked in Texas once for a few months, then traveled to San Antonio, New Orleans, Miami, Orlando, Washington, and New York. I'm not from Scotland originally. I returned to my home country in 2018. Ah, yeah, I've been to every state between Florida and New Hampshire. So I guess that would be I've been to Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, um, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York. I've been to New York twice actually. Um, Maryland, West Virginia, Virginia, Tennessee, um, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida. I'm probably missing one or two. I've been to Pennsylvania briefly. Probably missing some, but I'm not looking at a map right now, so I've basically been up and down the entire East Coast. And I'm not much of a travel person, really. I don't really like traveling. I like seeing new things, don't get me wrong, but traveling itself sucks. I know there's a lot of people who are so into travel and they're like, oh, it's my life. And it's just not for me. I like to be home most of the time. I guess maybe that has something to do with the anxiety disorder, maybe, but you know what? So be it. Even before I really started showing signs of anxiety, I still liked being home. Except for the summer of 2007. I spent that sleeping over at my friend's house the entire summer. I think that's the longest I've ever. Oh god, that looks bad. That does not look good. What in God's name did I do? Maybe the slabs are too much. I think I need to make it like a sharper sort of look. Play Minecraft, Crash Bandicoot, No Man's Sky might give Fable a go. Hey, I love Crash Bandicoot. I used to stream it a lot. For better or for worse. That game made me rage like nobody's business. Dude, you still going? Yeah, I'm still going. I don't know how long I've been streaming. Don't tell me though, I probably don't want to know. 3 hours? Oh, it's not that bad. I watch people on Twitch who stream for like 10 hours. I could never do that though. I'm not saying I'm going to do that. I could never. My voice cannot hold up. Must be boring. Sometimes. Usually if I'm watching somebody who's streaming that long, I usually just put it on in the background. It's enjoyable to have on while I'm doing stuff. Like building. No, that looks like shit. What if I do just a flat plane in the middle? That looks good. I don't know why you're shook about it anyway, though. Do you want me to stop? That looks like shit. Perfect. Now to design a window that looks good. Use these. And these. And slab. Bingo. Now the fun part. It's a fancy penis. Sure is. We'll do something a little different with the windows in here. So by the way, the reason none of the glass is see-through is because you can't actually see out the windows in the game. You can't see into them either. So yeah. I could have very well made them opaque if I wanted, but I'm not just saying that as an excuse for the reason why I didn't bother making them opaque. It's just there's no reason to. You can't see out the windows in the game. You really shouldn't be able to see out of them in here either. It looks fantastic. Jesus. Hold on. Frick. This is why sometimes being lazy is not the answer. Oh god, I hope it's Z. Would it be X? No, it would be Z, right? No, it would be X. What's the landscape like beside greenhouses on the other build? I just have like a flat plane over there, which I don't think is how it's supposed to be. I just have it and it looks fine, so I've never changed it. I have a path leading from the stone bridge area over to the greenhouse, which I guess realistically speaking would make the most sense since there isn't really any way to get to the stone bridge from Hogsmeade Station anymore. Alright, let's get the roofs on this bitch. And then I'll probably call it there, because I didn't even expect to do the hospital wing today. And yet here we are. I still need to get rid of that third set of dormer windows on the grand staircase tower. They're not supposed to be there. I gotta say though, this grand staircase tower is so much nicer than my other one. So much nicer. Like, look at how good the windows came. Everything lined up perfectly. The dormers don't look silly. I used a cone generator for the roof, so it actually looks good. Looks so much better than my other one. So much better. The Grand Staircase Tower is actually probably one of the oldest parts of my original Hogwarts. Because the majority of the castle got torn down and rebuilt multiple times over, except for the Grand Staircase. It's probably I mean, it is the longest standing relic on the map, hands down. That should actually be one down. Oh. Got a Discord notification. There's somebody doing a render of my Hogwarts, and they just showed me a picture that I don't know if I'm allowed to share, so I will keep you guys posted on the Discord. Why are all the messages showing up on screen? I want to say night now. It's gone midnight. Time flies and you're having fun. Good night. Good night, Centaur. Thanks for coming. I feel like the 2-block height diff might be too much. The roof is steep, but it's not that steep. Ugh. Don't stare at the penis. I've lost a viewer for saying that. My wrist. Do we do the same type of roof here? Huh? That's good. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, 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 okay.